Hey everybody, it's Andrew from the podcast Streaming Without a Paddle, your weekly What's Streaming review podcast. It's available across all podcast platforms and new episodes drop by noon on Monday. I want to do a quick review, however, on Apple TV's new comedy series called The Studio. It is starring Seth Rogen, Chase Sue Wonders, Catherine Hahn, Ike Barinholtz, Bryan Cranston, and Catherine O'Hara. I got a funny feeling after the first episode, and that's all that's dropped so far, that those are going to be your six principal characters throughout the season. And what the show is about is Bryan Cranston plays a studio head by the name of Griffin, who just promoted Seth Rogen's character Matt to head of development. Now, during the promotion process, he sits down and interviews Matt, and because he wants Matt to understand, because he's heard through the grapevine things to the contrary, that the studio was in the business of making movies because movies make money and not films. And Seth Rogen denies all those accusations of wanting to make films, wanting to use big name directors and big name stars and, super scripts, that kind of thing, when it's all true. But he denies all that to get the position. So, also at the end of this interview process and I guess the promotion process, Griffin, Bryan Cranston's character, lets Matt know that the first project he has coming out of the gate is a movie based off of the drink character Kool-Aid. And so, anyway, there's a lot of inner struggle with Matt, who wants to make films versus making movies that make money, and so as the process of developing this movie comes about, there's a lot of inner conflict, which turns into a lot of lies, and situational comedy is what it turns into, and it was funny. Anyway, I'm going to give this an off the record score of 7.9. That could go up as the series progresses. It could go down as the series progresses. We'll have to see. But again, it's on Apple TV, and I think right now after episode 1, you need to give it a watch if you've got Apple TV.